Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. We're more likely to improve our life by looking forward and taking the next baby step. But an occasional look back may provide lessons for moving forward, and maybe these will help. Look at your old photos. Does looking at yourself, at others, or the occasions on which the photos were taken suggest something you'd like to do moving forward? For example, let's say you're struck by how you've aged, and a number of pictures show you enjoying a big meal. Perhaps that may remind you of how precious time is, or that you've too prioritized eating. Think back to your achievements. It may help to dig out your old report cards or any awards you've won. Do they offer any clues as to what you might want to do? For example, let's say that your elementary school math grades were good, and indeed a couple of teachers commented on your cleverness in math, yet you rarely use math in your career. Might you find a way to incorporate more of that, for example, by doing even some informal budget forecasting? Look back to your vivid memories. List them. Any common threads? For example, maybe most of them were solo recreations, rereading your favorite books, going on some adventure by yourself, even if just to the movies, or taking a long solo hike. If so, have you too succumbed to pressure to be social? Should you build in a bit more solo activity into your life? Think back to your life's major friends and family members, including extended family. Who did you look up to and why? Who did you dislike and why? Any implications? For example, should you reach out to a relative or friend you've too rarely spoken with? Romantic partners. Think back to your best and worst romantic partners or experiences. Any implications for the future? For example, maybe you fell for so-called bad boys or so-called crazy women and regretted each one. You might decide to resist that temptation in favor of someone who's more likely to provide a more satisfying, less drama-filled relationship. Love letters. Do you still have some love letters you've written or received? Maybe rereading them can remind you of what you loved about a partner or they loved about you. For example, maybe your spouse praised you for putting a little note in his or her lunch bag, or that you rarely complained but managed to be resilient after setbacks. Does looking at your love letters suggest something that you want to do moving forward? Think about your favorite purchases, even those in childhood. For example, I loved buying a new stickball bat and Spalding pink rubber ball. I'd find it a kick to play stickball again, if only once. What about your favorite jobs or work projects? For example, if I'm honest with myself and not letting social norms sway my opinion, my favorite job was driving a cab in New York City. I'm a confident driver, and I enjoyed making conversation with my varied passengers. That reminds me that if at some point I'm no longer able to do cognitively demanding work, I could see enjoying being an Uber or Lyft driver, assuming autonomous vehicles aren't available by then. The takeaway? Every bettor on horse races knows that you improve your chances of winning by considering the horse's track record. It could well be that your chances of a better life improve by occasionally considering your track record. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below and share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.